before we get started, we need to talk about what we were saying before, like everyone really came in about the New Year's. So especially because it's the holiday, you know, it's their holiday, and then January 1st will be the New Year. So what we were talking about was last week episode. You brought it up kind of towards the tail end of the show about Moshe's New Year or the New Year Abib, and then you said that there are two New Years, right? So what we need two Passovers. Okay, so good. I'm glad we clarified that. So what about the New Year's? Because a part of our thing was that if there's two Passovers, then there's going to be two New Years, right?
Yes.
Because okay, so what's important to understand, is we are fulfilling the prophecy of Abraham. So we here in America, the Hebrews have been awoken in 2011 by the Passover of Adam's Passover here, and has awoken us, which is why you started to see the woke. Everybody kept talking about their woke and the woke
culture.
nation. The woke, that's what they call it. Okay. The woke culture is because during that time, Adam, the Passover, the prophecy, because we're living in prophecy, has happened. So for everyone, January 1st is a representation of us here in America.
That's what it is. It's not representation. We're here. We're in America. And that's another thing about it. You got to understand that my mic just went off.
Nuh-uh, we hear you.
No, I don't hear me.
No, it might be your headphones.
Cord on your headphones is probably loose.
We hear you.
Well,
Clear.
Understanding that, just like Shaul said, he was in Rome. He was a Roman. And we got to have understanding that we're in America. We're Americans, whether you want to accept that or recognize that or not.
Right.
Even though he's a Hebrew of a Hebrew.
Right.
He's in Rome. And we're in America.
Right.
In America, that New Year is January
1st.
Yes, sir.
1st. So in the laws of the natural order of things, we're here the New Year to be January.
Right.
And he called it ours with Moshe, January to be the New Year so we could recognize the Passover. That's why he called that the New Year. Because that month, Abib, he passed over on the 14th day at 12 o'clock at night. So remember that. I would call that your New Year's. So there's a reason why he called it our New Year. So the reason why I'm saying calling our New Year's because we're here in America. And that's their New Year's. But we just have to understand that the fulfillment of Abraham prophecy is what our New Year's is. It happened in 2011.
Which is good that you say that it's Abraham's, because that's basically getting into what the new episode is about. It might be a short.
Yes, it was.
Because the new show series is all about Abraham's dream. So
It's all about Adam.